I'm trying to pull off probably the most ambitious business move that I've ever made. I'm trying to sell $30,000 worth of video games, trading cards, and more, but I only have one night to do it. But I'm gonna need your guys' help to do it, so let me explain why and how, because we're gonna need some context. Oh yeah, and for helping, you'll get an entry to a giveaway for a PS5, Xbox Series X, and Pokemon Switch OLED. If you're familiar with the channel, you know that I have a reselling business that focuses on flipping video games, trading cards, and honestly, almost just about anything that you can flip. Recently, I purchased 50,000 video games from a game store that had closed down, and I also purchased all of the inventory from a hobby shop that was 54 years old. I had nowhere to store everything, so I had to start construction on a new building to run my business out of and store everything that I just bought, but more on that later. So in the meantime, I purchased 2 storage units, one to hold the game barn contents and the other one to hold the hobby shop stuff. So I've been slowly picking through it all with my team of friends, Sky Guy.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Al Pal.
Huh?
And a lot more, including Matt, Nolan, Jonah, Thane, Mike. After picking through and processing these items, I'm able to sell them on eBay, Amazon, and whatnot. And that's actually how I was able to build the building that I'm standing in using profits from all of those sales. Now I'm gonna do a full walkthrough of this new space later this month, so subscribe for that. But it's still nowhere close to finished, which is kind of why I want to do this massive auction. So honestly, there's no way I would be able to pull this off by myself. We're going to need all hands on deck, and Sky Guy and Alpal will certainly be essential in this operation. So Alpal, what I need from you is probably at least 1,000 buy it nows added.
In 5 days?
Yeah. That's 200 a day that you need to add on average. But I would say like 500 unique ones. And maybe if you find like things that we have 10, 20, 30 of, it'll make it easier. That's gonna be your main mission. So you're probably gonna have to go over to the shed and find some stuff. I know I got a bit of NES games, Saturn stuff, Sega CD stuff like that. And then Sky Guy, what I need from you, your brother's help.
Okay.
Your brother-in-law's help.
Yeah, I was about to say, which one?
All the above.
Brothers and 2 in-laws.
So I need their help. They're gonna probably need to help Alpal enter buy it nows, as long as he finds the items, gets them queued up, gets them cleaned in the disc cleaner, all that kind of stuff. I'm also gonna need your help. Perhaps you could head to the storage unit and see if there's any obvious like high-end items. We need high-end items like galore for the auctions.
That we have some stuff that's pretty nice tucked away that is just taking up space right now.
We could do a lot of those empty boxes. People really like those, especially the nicer ones.
Yeah.
I know we've got a Panasonic 3DO in one of the storage units,
Yep.
like complete in the box. So a lot of
that just sitting there.
it's because we needed this, and we still need this to be fully set up. We're not there yet, but we need more cash to be able to do that. And some of this cash might go towards your Christmas bonuses. So let's do a good job. Yeah, we got to do all that. My main role is going to be getting the high-end items, getting them queued up, getting them ready, and I'm probably going to need your guys' help to add the auctions as well. And you're going to have to edit this video all in the meantime. So
Yeah, this video comes out in a couple days.
yeah. You're gonna do great. Hit a like for Sky Guy getting this video out in time. And don't forget to come to the auction because it's gonna be tonight. We need your help. It's gonna be all ready, but you gotta see throughout this video what we're gonna be adding. Let's get to it. So one thing I've been doing this morning is processing through this P.O. box stuff that we got recently, making sure everything's good to go, tested, cleaned, everybody's paid. And a lot of this stuff, I think I'll be able to add. Like we got a stack of nice GameCube games. Those could all be added. Some complete box GBA games like this stuff. All these really cool N64 controllers. Most of those I think I'll probably sell in that auction. Those I'm keeping. This is a backlit Game Boy Color. That's gonna be really cool to add. Then we've got some nice DS Pokemon, some 3DS stuff. We got some signed Funko Pops. I think I'll add some of those. These are all really high-end, rare Funko Pops. So that stuff I can add. And then after that, it's gonna get a little bit more difficult. We're gonna have to do some searching, but we're gonna start here. So all the items are gonna get queued up here. So I already have a couple on the shelf. Nice completed box consoles, cool collector's edition stuff. All that right here. Zelda, you know, the giveaways, the PS5, the Series X, the OLED. Got those already. This is a super cool completed box NES. Here's where I just threw the controllers. Now all these are still gonna have to get added to auction, and I do have this stack of Pokemon slabs. Probably a lot of these we'll be able to add as well, and the value adds up super fast. This stack is worth about $13,000 according to eBay. And then graded games, all these are gonna be there. But this is where stuff's gonna be added and laid out, and we gotta clean it up a little bit. Make sure this entire area is ready to receive all the items, because we're gonna have a lot. That's a real man right there.
More testosterone than Chase and I combined.
Yep. So we're getting some stuff added. We've got a small little start. Another thing that I know I'm gonna need to do, I'm gonna be adding some vintage Pokemon card sets. I have some duplicates of a couple of the sets. I think I have a Fossil set and maybe a Team Rocket set. So I gotta go through, grab those, get everything organized, and maybe add some more sealed cards, Elite Trainer boxes, things like that. Just, we gotta be able to do very quick sales for a very high average sales price to hit our goal. And I have a ton of inventory, I just need to find it and get it in one place, but it can't be low end inventory. It's gotta be all good stuff. And that being said, we will have, you know, lower end, more common type games in the buy it now section, but those are just gonna be added very, very quickly and available to everybody to buy. You know, use your $10 credit. If you have it, go over there. If you've used our link and gotten $10, you can do that. So we'll have that available too. So over in the shed, there's so much stuff over here. There's gonna be some great stuff to add to buy it nows. I'm kind of thinking that we may need to consider, like for some of the hobby shop stuff, the cool toys and stuff like that, we might need to do some big lots. Like I'm looking at right here, this is an entire lot of Kiss CDs. That I'm gonna add. And this is a goal to challenge ourselves, to stretch ourselves, see if it's possible. I wouldn't be able to do it without the help that I have, but we're gonna give it our best effort. I see the NES bin that I gotta bring to Alpal. So NES games, all in that bin. That should be a great thing to add to buy it nows. Now this one here I'm intrigued by. It says Dreamcast / good eBay. Now this one I kind of remember, this is what we needed. High-end random stuff. A lot of it can be added to buy it nows. A lot of it will be run as auctions. A brand new Team Tap for Atari Jaguar. That's interesting. Dreamcast must be buried. Yep, there's some Dreamcast down there. And there's some good stuff. I remember packing this up at the game barn. So I'm gonna bring this right over.
So we got these Street Fighters Bulkies figures a while back in a deal, and they've been sitting on eBay for a while. So these things are brand new, they're very limited, they're super awesome. So I'm gonna take these all off of eBay and we're gonna sell them during the big auction. So I went ahead and I pulled all of these, and then we're gonna try to get these sold on Whatnot. I mean, look at these things. These things are so cool. Brand new. I think they're gonna sell. Another thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be going through our graded games on eBay. We have a bin here and a bin up there, just to make sure that everything is listed on eBay, and if it's not, we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the big auction. All right, so I ended up finding 2 games that weren't listed. This 9.2 Ninja Gaiden, and this 9.6 Simpsons Hit and Run. So pretty popular, well-known games. So these are 2 great ones to add to the auction. Just finished testing all these from a recent buy. 2 Funtastic 64s, a complete in box Advanced SP, DS Lite, SNES Classic, and a super clean Game Boy Color, and 2 loose Advanced SPs. So these are gonna be some great adds to the auction.
It's the following morning. We're gonna see where we stand on current auctions that are upstairs. I'm gonna get the rough value, and then we're gonna see how much more we need to add today in preparation for the big show. And we still need to do a bunch of buy it nows. We gotta have like 1,000. I think Alpal got some kind of prepped yesterday, but still has to get them added. Sky Guy, I need your help today.
There's a problem.
Oh, why?
We have another auction today,
Yeah, that's true.
and we have to prepare for that one. And somehow come up with stuff that's not related for the one on Friday.
We can do it! And Alpal just went over to the shed and grabbed our bin of Nintendo Powers from the game barn, because these are hot right now. Some of them we're going to do in today's auction, but others are going to be added to the buy it nows for the big auction. This is the first one, and it has the poster and both reg cards. So I'm going to assume that one's maybe even like 20 bucks. I don't know, we'll see. Just added more stuff to the shelf. Really nice Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. Mega Man 1 complete, all those complete. Beautiful, beautiful items. The Game Boy SP, the Game Boy Color, Alpal just added those. The backlit Game Boy, this really cool game. Some Dreamcast higher end games. And the value on the shelf right now, retail value about $4,650. And then all of these bulkies, value is gonna be about $150 per, give or take. We'll probably start bids at $150, so hopefully we'll get a little more, but we shall see, and that'll put that at an additional about $1,500 in value right here. I still gotta pick out the Pokemon cards to add, but this could be like a $2,000 to $3,000 game. It's early print Ninja Gaiden 9.2a. It was just in the abyss on eBay. It sold a while ago, the buyer didn't pay, and I still have it. And then we added this one as well. So value's adding up. I'll get you a total current value after I get these Pokemon cards separated here in just a sec. All of these slabs I'll be adding probably to the buy it now section. This one probably auction. And then this one I believe is gonna complete one of my fossil sets. So I'll be able to add that, $250, $300 in value, and roughly $1,100 in value here. So another $1,400 value added there. And then I got everything else roughly totaled up. And we're looking at just over $20,000 in retail value. Some of that includes some graded games that are over 1,000, like the Kobe one, the Donkey Kong Country 2, the Ninja Gaiden, stuff like that. And those are kind of wild cards for whether or not they'll sell or not. So I'll still say we're gonna need to be at probably closer to 30,000 in value for the auctions, and then probably another 10,000 in value in the buy it nows. But we still have a ways to go, but off to honestly a really good start, better than I expected. All right, Sky Guy, I just told the people that we have about $20,000 in value right now.
I like that.
Which is solid, but I think to realistically hit 30,000, we need another 20,000 in value between buy it nows and auctions.
I think the same, because we're going to have a lot of value in the buy it now, but we've never completely sold out of buy it nows.
And some of the graded games might not sell, like the really high dollar ones.
Exactly. That's the other thing.
You never know.
It's solely on whatever's going to sell.
The right people have to be there for those ones.
Yes.
You need to go to the storage unit, and the first thing that comes to my mind is grabbing all those DVDs, Blu-rays.
Okay.
We can just do 20 for $10 on DVDs, something like that.
Because in the past we sold like lots of like 100, lots of 20, 50, 100, and those have done pretty well.
But if you find high-end consoles for different auctions,
special edition stuff, do we want?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Anything interesting like that jumps out.
Okay.
So getting all those DVDs, that's going to be a task.
Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll grab all of that. I'll bring Nolan with me.
Yep.
We'll load up as much as we can. I'll bring it back here, and then maybe we'll go over a rough value of everything. Nolan!
You're out.
Come on, boy, we're leaving.
He is real. We're not just talking to the wall. Go get some DVDs.
So there is actively a bulldozer outside, so I don't know if we're gonna have to move or not. It is so dark, my goodness. So our mission, all of these DVD boxes. Oh my gosh, there are so many more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these system boxes, I think, is what we're gonna grab. We're gonna grab some of these cases. There's more system boxes back there. Partially also why I have Nolan is in case if anything avalanches on top of me, I won't die. Okay, I thought we didn't have any of these boxes. Those are all seasons. So that box is probably 180. I think we got a pretty solid variety. Then I'll call up Alpal and Chase and have them help us out. Ready to, let's watch this all fall. Huh? Here at the barn, we're gonna make them do all the heavy lifting now. Just kidding, I'll still help. We're gonna move all these boxes in and start getting them on shelves, all the DVDs. Forget how heavy they were.
Never in my life would I have packed a box this heavy.
Okay, how much do you think that it weighs? Nolan and I were saying...
I think 80 pounds.
Oh, I think it's more than that.
100 pounds?
100 pounds. 100 pounds.
I want to weigh the seasons box, just to know indefinitely.
Yeah, we can do that.
I freaking knew it. I said it had to be
173
It's not even...
Is it not even on all the way? Oh boy.
I think it's more than that, because I think it's...
Oh, it's still resting on something.
It's almost
partially on the ground.
It's partially on the ground, so it's probably 200.
Yeah.
200 pounds. I hate that.
Why,
That's a lot of DVDs.
Why?
Hey.
So these are good seasons. Magnum PI. Holy crap, it's Tom Selleck. Hi, Tom.
Here he is again!
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to take these ones and I'm going to call it a day.
Here, Tom Selleck. Come on. Down the hatch.
Everything is loaded up. Here are all these boxes. Got the Titanfall thing, this 180 pound, probably 200 pound box. More boxes. Nolan is gonna load these up just all on these shelves here. We've got 2 more on the other side. Yeah, we'll be able to load these all up super easy and get some nice lots. Do you remember how much we charged for the lots, Alex, last time we made them? I don't quite remember. We'll get them priced. We'll see what Chase thinks estimated value-wise on that. The boxes, I don't know if we're going to include in the big auction, but we are going to do it in today's auction, so we're not really going to count those.
So I've got about 40 Nintendo Powers so far. All of them have their posters, about 15 bucks a piece, so that's going to add 600 bucks to the auction.
All right, they got a bunch of DVDs. I think the value... you're only on the second box, right?
Yep.
Unpacking, and there's like 4 or 5 total, so that's gonna be about 4,000 DVDs at 50 cents a DVD. Call it 40 cents after fees. We're looking at 1,600 in value. Not too shabby. So we did sell a nice stack of Nintendo Powers in the show today. They're over on the shelf over there. We sold a couple dozen of them. Averaged about 15 bucks a piece. And then these ones, most of them we decided we're gonna add as buy it now. They pretty much said if they have trading cards, I think those would be more fun to do at auction. But if they just have the posters, we'll do them as buy it now. And then Alpal's getting these ones together too. So there'll probably be about 50 or 60 of those, probably averaging roughly 15 a piece. We've got all of these that have prices on them. They're rough values in these 2 bins. And then this bin is also going to be added to the buy it now section. So we probably got a couple hundred or so. We don't have any added yet. We just have them kind of priced out and ready to be added. So we got a lot of work yet to do.
So, with the help of this guy last night, we were able to add a total of 226 buy it nows to the Friday auction. So that's the good news. Bad news, we did a one night yesterday, and I'll be shipping all day.
But we have help today.
Well, I do have 3 bins ready to be put into buy it nows. They're priced out.
You already priced it all.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, so we'll get it done.
Okay, we're getting closer to the 2-day countdown to the show.
Yes.
Today we have a full day of being able to work and get stuff done for it. So, Sky Guy and I are going to go up and add stuff to the auction because it's still just chilling up there unadded.
Yeah, I actually am working with Whatnot. Usually for big shows, they like collaborating on Instagram posts. So I'm talking to them. We have to get a post up today. And I was thinking it'd be smart to have some of the nicest stuff that we have, plus the giveaways photoed. So,
yeah,
you know, people can see what exactly we're doing to make
we
a
got to get the word out.
auction. Yeah, so
Yep.
I'm going to get pictures of all those. But if we're going to be getting pictures of those and showing them on Instagram, we need them added to the show. So people can actually maybe
check it
do
out.
some pre-bids, check it out, maybe even buy some buy it nows that we have them up.
If you guys are watching this early, you can check it out right now. We're going to go do that.
Yes.
Let's get to it. Sky Guy and I have added a bunch of the auctions, and it's a bit of a process, so especially on graded games. So the bottom right ones there, we added as buy it nows because they're like crazy expensive. We don't know if just doing those at open auction will work out. We put them at buy it nows for what we think are good deals. So if the right person's there, they'll come in and buy them. The games, most of those are going to start at $1. Those are all added. We have pretty good ideas for value for those, but if we have no idea of the value of an item, we like to kind of sticky note it so we can at least have an idea if we're getting anywhere close to retail. A lot of times we get a little below it, and we're happy with that. And then this stuff, like the Japanese controllers, I don't really know what those go for, so we're going to look those up on eBay or WorthPoint. Hopefully soon we'll have everything added. And I'll tell you what, we've already sold how many buy it nows? 19 buy it nows, and we just have gotten those posted like yesterday evening. We're probably gonna let people know that they're live. You can buy them. You can buy them before the show starts. So again, if you're seeing this Friday morning, you can buy them now. Every buy it now you get gets you a number for an entry to the giveaway of the big 3 systems.
Okay, so I have everything, well, not that stuff, all of this, boop, 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 and everything in front of me added. Now, it doesn't look like a lot, but there is a lot of high value stuff, including like $15,000 in graded games that we're probably not even going to count in our total because we have no idea if they're gonna sell. That's like what we think they could get, but we're willing to come down maybe a little bit. I don't know. So we can continue to get the value up, I grabbed a bunch of sealed games from our sealed game shelf. Chase picked out a bunch. I'm just gonna go through them and probably just add them, including like sealed GameCube games. All right, so to walk you through what I'm doing, I'm just pretty much taking a game, I'm scanning it with the eBay app, and then it pulls up all the sold listings of the game because I have some filters set up, and then I just type in sealed after, and if there's any sealed, it'll show me, you know, how much they sold for. So pretty commonly this sold for 80, so I put a little 80 sticker on it just so we know, and then I wrote it down right here. So just in these few games, and none of these are Nintendo, mind you, this is just random PlayStation stuff, we're already at $475 of conservative value. We haven't even gotten to the Nintendo stuff. Okay, so I have this game here. This is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, very well-known, expensive game. I did not expect it to be this much on greatest hits. This is worth 200, went for 280 on bid, so I definitely think we can get over 300. Update, all these are done. We got about 1,070 in this stack, 336 in this little stack. And I've already gone through all of these, and that's what we're working with so far, over, I think, 500. Okay, and then this already is just a fun one. Chibi Robo, only sold on it sealed, is for $600. This one's massive. I don't even know if we should run it or get it graded. Absolutely no idea. Just added up all of these absolutely insane value. $3,165 of conservative value on what's all here. And that's not including this. These are not common, even loose. I'm not sure what Chase wants to do with that, but in total, adding all of these, $4,598. You know what? We're just gonna add $4,600 because we're being super conservative. I think it's safe to say we can add $2. And if you're mad at that, then yell at me in the comments. I don't care. Is this a bad time? I have a GameCube game here. It's not really a game. It's a multi-game demo disc.
Yeah, that ain't no game.
So the only thing I could find on it was a sold disc only about a year ago for $160.
For version 19?
Yes. The price charting estimate has this at $550 sealed. I don't know if we want to run it, if we need to do more research. I did not add it to our total. So I'm going to give this to, I don't know what to think of that. Price charting calculates that. It kind of just multiplies.
We're going to set this to the side.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
don't think that the person that would want this will be at our auction.
And then guess how much value we got from all those sealed games?
1,000.
Shut up.
2,200.
4,600.
4,600.
Of all the sealed,
better.
Conservative value.
Over here. I gotta show you something.
Okay. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Coming right away, sir. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So I've gone through and priced everything out here that we can add. I think just we'll do buy it nows on everything.
So there's another.
I've got way too many that have just been kind of gathered.
Are you a card hoarder?
Apparently. This happened over the years. 2020. During the boom, I bought a lot, so we're gonna sell them.
Do you know the
give people some good deals?
Approximate value on all this? Assuming we sell it all?
It'll probably be like $3,000.
$3,000?
If it all sells, yeah.
Cool. Let's add that to the total as well. Okay, it's the end of the day, and we've got a lot of stuff added. We have everything over here. Doesn't look like much. We got all of this and all of these behind me. Again, not those. That's Chase's collection, and we can't accidentally auction that off. Isn't that right?
Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
I mean, we can. Just add it and don't tell them. Then we'll get to 30,000. Yeah. Show me what you're working on and why you haven't been helping more.
Well, this is...
It's because you've been shipping this mountain of stuff, it looks like.
Yeah, and this is only half. The other half already got picked up.
Okay, perfect. And then Jonah's just been working on opening up sealed games, it looks like. Okay. I think we'll be pretty close to finding out our total value. But also tomorrow is the day before this video comes out, and I haven't started the edit, so.
Nice.
It's the last day of prep, literally the day before you're seeing this video. I got a box in yesterday evening that I'm very excited about. This is gonna be heavies added to the show. We've got about 148 separate buy it now listings added. I got all those sports cards added, which I'm excited about if they sell. I'm hoping they sell. And we're gonna go upstairs and unbox these real quick because this is a nice box. Here we have it. These I purchased from a viewer named Scott, and I said, if you can get them to me by Friday, I'll take them because I'm generally not buying right now, and he did it. This is a beautiful collection. We're gonna just put them out one at a time. Chip and Dale, Tailspin, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and a Grail status NES game. DuckTales 2, extremely rare, especially complete in box. Right around $780 I think I paid for these, and that was to have some crazy awesome items in the show. I'm gonna have to compare this to my copy. I do have that complete. I traded in for it. Otherwise, they're all going up for sale, and that'll be tonight if you're watching this on Friday morning, so.
Please come.
Please come.
In this condition, conservative estimate on their value?
Probably about, I'd say about $1,200.
$1,200?
That could be like an $800 game, maybe even more in this condition. This is like insanely nice. So I think we're hovering right around that $27,000 in value added to the auction or the buy it nows. Our goal is to hit 40,000 in added so that we can actually maybe sell 30,000. So we got to add a bunch of buy it nows today.
Okay, so Alpal cleaned all of these games yesterday. I don't know if you have a
nice
rough
stack of GameCube. I would say $750.
Easy.
Pretty easy, yeah, because most of these are complete. That's a nice stack.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, adds up quick.
Any more things we can clean?
Pokemon cards, probably another $100 between those four, so
Okay.
you know, $850 total there. I never added that Sega CD originally.
Oh yeah.
It's $850 plus $350, so $1,200. And then we have you added that?
No. Well, I've added it to the thing, but
okay, I didn't count that in value either. It's backwards compatible, so probably $250, $300. We'll call it $250.
it's got the box.
$300, $1,500 in value.
It looks so bare, but please,
There's just so much.
There's so much. Like we
value.
have
It's
over
crazy.
100 items added just to the auction.
auctions.
And a lot of it's right here. It just hasn't been put on the shelves yet. So that's gonna fill up quick. And
Yeah.
there's just hundreds of buy it nows. Okay, you don't have to sell anything in your collection. But if there was ever a time, I'm excited to get this game room put up.
Yeah, me too.
But you have something.
You have something I want.
Anyways, you have something that we have never showed on camera before.
Picked this up from a viewer. Here's the story. Went up into Grandma's attic, found a wrapped Christmas present, and this was inside. With the Kmart receipt. It was $100 from Kmart. Grandma bought 2 for Christmas and forgot about the second one. Sealed since the 80s. The box has a little bit of wear because I guess she had a lot of stuff like kind of stacked on top of it, but the contents are untouched and brand new. I'll put up for sale for $2,000. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'll keep it.
Yeah, that's...
But that is crazy. Crazy. Like,
Okay.
Get a like for that story because it's a true story and it's absolutely wild.
Chase, say things are going very, very well during the auction. What's kind of the strategy? Say Pokemon games are just flying. Do we get more Pokemon games? Do we pull stuff from eBay? Yeah. Do we just search our collect? Like what do you do when things are going super well or super bad? How do you adjust during an auction?
We've always adjusted on the fly, and if this stuff starts selling like crazy, I got more. We'll add it. If the sealed games, like we've just pulled one of these 3DS games each for the sealed ones. If those do great, we can just go and get more. Like basically we'll just adjust on the fly, see what's going well, see what people want. We pretty much always have more of whatever that is. That'll be the plan. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out on the go. We will make a Caterpie Crew video of the aftermath of this auction. So subscribe to Caterpie Crew if you're watching this video. A lot of good stuff over on that channel and 3 or 4 videos a week right now. So, and this will actually be the last video we're putting out on the main channel till December 30th. If you want more content, go to Caterpie Crew. We'll still be putting out 3 or 4 videos a week over there, and you can get plenty of content there.
Everybody has been hard at work. It is about 1 o'clock. We have 6 people here today, and almost all of them have been entering stuff for Buy It Nows.
Actually, only one has,
Oh,
which is our problem.
because he's not good? What are you saying?
That's done, so I've been preparing more Buy It Nows to be added by others.
Okay, that's what it is.
And Alpal didn't get done shipping until just now, so Thane's up doing other stuff.
He's helping me, because this
Jonah-
video has to come out tomorrow.
Okay. Jonah has also been helping prepare Buy It Now, so really we need like 2 full-time just adding stuff. And now Alpal will be able to do that, so We're gonna get moving here. We have 200 added now.
That's
we want to
nice.
get to like 500.
And that's unique items.
Unique items, yeah. It's probably more like 500 actual when you count, like we have 5, 10, 20 of some items, so.
And stuff is already selling as well. There were
Yep.
20 sold yesterday. I think there's 30 sold currently.
Yeah, we have like over 300 in sales, so.
Pretty good for not
Good
going
start.
live.
We're 1% of the way there.
And you got
Is
some
that right?
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
1%.
Of our goal of
Oh
30,000.
no, you're right.
That's 1%. Oh,
That's kind of
gosh.
good. Let's go.
We got a long ways to go.
You got some packages. Explain those.
I did?
You got.
Oh, these ones?
Yes.
Well, this is a package, and I don't know what it is. And this one. This is the interesting one. It says, do not open until Friday's whatnot, all over. And this is from the greatest game store in St. Louis, Retro Game Rescue, because I recognize the logo on the tape. So I don't know if he wants us to open this live on stream, or if we open it like right before.
Yeah.
But apparently it's going to be a giveaway for the stream, so.
Yeah, he's in the Discord. Well, really, we have his number. He's become a friend.
Shout out to Alex.
We'll probably have to just text him and
See what he
see
wants.
what
us
he
to do.
wants.
That's fun though. That's gonna be awesome.
that's really cool. All right, things are devolving very rapidly. Chase is trying to fight everybody. There's an hour left of the workday and you're acting like this?
I just had a brownie.
We just had vegan brownies.
They were less sugar.
Yes. I have no idea what our standings are anymore as far as the value we have added, how many buy it nows we have.
Matt, yes.
How much value have you
How
added?
much
right
value
there?
have you added?
You have 5
That
seconds.
stack
4,
right there, how much do you think it is?
2,
6,000.
1. $6,000. Yeah.
So everybody is going insane as we speak.
Flip it all.
He just added them up, and it was $2,240.
Okay, so we'll add that to our I think if we're not past the 30,000, we're darn close.
Brother, we're
but
past it.
yeah.
You calm down. Right?
Okay. What is this gaslighting?
How many buy it nows do we have?
7. 300. I'm on 342 right now.
342.
You
That-
need-
hey,
Not including quantity.
That's more than 300.
We got the shirts added yet?
Shirts are added.
Shirts are added.
That's a lot of quantity. Those NESKs?
So
Quantity.
342 buy it now is probably more like actual 600 like items. That's pretty good. The goal is to have 1,000
We have the rest
with
of
500 listings.
today and tomorrow.
But yeah, we still have tomorrow.
So if you,
Come here.
if you have that Christmas money from grandma and you want to spend it, this is the place.
Okay. So there's this bin.
All of these, we already know what we're going to price them at. Those are going to be added as buy it nows. Those two, lots of Dreamcast Glory in there.
Nice.
I see $35, 25, 17, and 12.
Those are nice.
It's going to have some pretty good average value there. So we got those two, and then
And everything is priced kind of right below market.
we're going to price charting, which is usually a little bit on the lower end, and we're just pricing like if it's 1082, we're priced it at 10 and sell it.
Oh!
All right, things are devolving very rapidly. It's been 20 seconds since the last clip, and somehow I'm not kidding. Thane is wearing a Sonic hat. Chase is trying to fight everybody.
I dare you to not take the head off. Do not take the head off.
Yes. Like everyone in this room is getting paid right now.
Back to work.
All right, so it's like 8 o'clock at night the day before the auction, and I'm just going through and adding up the price charting value and then cutting that down by like 20% just to be super, super conservative. And I'm adding up all of the auction items. Super excited to add up, the buy it nows. Buy it nows are selling. Like every second I look over, there's just a couple people in there just buying stuff. So a bunch of stuff is sold. So I'm excited to reveal the total price to Chase. I gotta throw this in the editor. I was working on the edit, doing this. Yeah, I'm excited. This is fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. All right. Good morning, gents. It is 8:51 Friday morning. It is the day of the auction, and it's 2 hours before the video comes out. I have my shirt. It's in my backpack.
Go get it and put it on now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have the shirt on.
Attaboy.
Are you happy?
Boy.
Okay. We have added up the total amount of items that we have added and the total value, conservative value for everything we have as of 2 hours before the video goes live.
Yeah.
And what's the math on that? 8 hours before the show?
9 hours.
9 hours. Do you have a guess as to how much value we think in auctions?
Counting this stuff?
Counting this stuff, what Alex just added.
38,000.
Total across buy it now and auction. What if I said that was like just the buy it now section?
I wouldn't believe you.
Well, we have with this added, we have just over 60,000 in value. And
Dang.
Alex, you were saying we have like even more to.
Yeah, from what I did last night and calculating this, that has not been put in yet. That's another $3,000.
Wow. 1236 plus 170. We have 1,400 items across.
Good job, everybody.
Not including
Roughly.
the 4,000 DVDs we have.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Not
that's
even
okay.
including those.
Hey.
Bad.
So
That's actually insane. So I feel like the goal has become very feasible. The original goal was 30,000 in sales. We do have to sell a lot of buy it nows for that to happen still, I think.
we need to sell
And the auctions
50%.
would have to do pretty well. But if we sell a lot, then maybe we'll even exceed the goal. So that's crazy.
And that number is also with me like trying to recall the graded games numbers. And if I didn't know, I put them at like $100. So it's likely a few
Okay.
thousand more than
So
that.
it's very conservative.
Yes,
as far
it's-
as retail value goes.
Yes.
We don't. I mean, we get under retail on stuff. We get a little over. We get right at retail. We probably average about 10% below retail on our auctions across the platform. But that's fantastic to us. We're happy with that. And so we kind of try to plan very conservative retail for our estimates. So that's crazy. This video has to come out today, so we're gonna wrap it here. Subscribe and hang out with us on Whatnot tonight if you're seeing it today. And can I get a like for Sky Guy's edit? He just showed me the intro to this video, and he does a great job. So like for Sky Guy, and we'll see you tonight on
Please,
Whatnot.
it helps my self-esteem.
If not, follow us on Whatnot, subscribe on YouTube, and stay tuned for December 30th. We're gonna do a full tour of this giant reselling barn that is crazy. And but we'll do crap most night. See you later.
Chase after the right price.
Very rapidly.